Hi guys, this is a video on the Samsung R610 laptop from ebar.com. I've just bought this laptop, reasons I'll go into in a minute, but there doesn't seem to be that much information on this laptop considering it's on the homepage at the time of posting on the ebar.com website. So, as you can see, I've still got my MacBook. Those of you who are interested, I'm still keeping this, so don't worry. I'm just looking for a desktop replacement, and again, reasons I'll go into in a minute. So this is the Samsung R610 laptop. I saved the unboxing because there's not much to talk about really, but one thing to note is when you unbox it, you'll find yourself having the system recovery media here on a CD, software media, and the high def suite. And that's useful because normally laptop companies make you burn it yourself and you waste a DVD-R, but these actually come with the laptop, so that's really useful. So here is the Samsung laptop. If I turn it on its back, you can see that it's pretty much a standard laptop back. If you have a look at the different parts here, you'll notice that you have little labels on the screws. So for example, we've got memory here, a CD DVD drive, these two are for the keyboard, these two are for the HDD drive. It just pretty much tells you where everything is located. Now, if I show you the MacBook, and no, this isn't a comparison video, if I press a little button on the side, it will tell me how much battery I have on the notebook, which is useful for if the laptop is switched off. So you can see if you need to charge it up or not before it dies. On here we have exactly the same thing. Under the Samsung battery, push the button and you can see that I have 60% charge on my battery because there's 5 LED lights instead of 8 on the MacBook. So that was the back. Let's go on to the sides. Here we have a USB port on the left hand side, a VGA port, fan, HDMI port, the microphone port and the headphones port. This looks like a express card slot. On the front we have a memory card reader. This does I think it's SD, MMC and something else which I can't remember. I'm sure you'll know if you look on the specs for it. Doesn't really matter to me because I don't really use it. So here is a BluRay reader, and we have another USB port here. And something also rare for laptops is it has ports on the back. So we have 2 USB ports, a modem port and a LAN port, and obviously the power. So this is really useful if you have things like dongles which you want to put on the back and you don't want to see them flashing away or something like that. I find that to be really, really useful. So those were the sides. Now if we open this up, excuse me a second, I'll just give you quickly the specs of this computer. This is a 2 GHz Core 2 Duo T5800 processor. Not that good, but hey, it's got 3 gigs of RAM in it. It's got a 9200 NVIDIA 9200 GS graphics card in it, 512 meg of dedicated memory, which isn't really good for games. It may sound good, but it's not actually that good. It's one of the low-end cards, but it's really this laptop is used for video playing, so Blu-ray playing, because you've got that HDMI port on the left hand side. It's connecting up to your TV and playing your Blu-rays on the move, obviously, because this weighs just under 3 kilograms. I think that's £6 or something like that. I'm not sure what the American thing is for it, but it's quite light really for a 16-inch laptop, which I forgot to say. This is a 16-inch notebook, so it's not particularly small. As you can see here, that's a 13.3, and then we've got the 16-inch here. Now the real clincher for me for buying this was the screen resolution. I'm sure you guys can see it because this actually has a resolution of 1920 by 1080, and for the price I think that's really, really good, because when you're playing Blu-rays you get it in the native resolution or 1080p resolution, and you don't get any black bars, which is what the selling point of this laptop. But for me, I'm using it because it has a lot of screen real estate on it. So for example, if I just randomly go to the start menu, you can see the start menu compared to the rest of the screen, you get a hell of a lot. This has actually got more resolution than my desktop had, and that had a 20-inch monitor, and this is only a 16-inch screen. So if I just go to the Windows Experience Index results, this actually gets quite a low score. It's a 3.4. If I just go on to that. The processor gets 4.9, the memory gets 4.8, the graphics gets 3.4, the gaming graphics gets 4.7, and the hard disk gets 5.1. So the graphics gets 3.4, which is less than the gaming graphics, but then again, it's Windows Vista's Experience Index scores, so a lot of people don't really trust this. So it's up to you, really. Make your mind up. The 9200 is a dedicated card, not an integrated card, so again, make your mind up on that. So that's pretty much it. If you guys want to see the keyboard, that's not really very interesting. It's got a full-size keyboard with the keypad on the right-hand side, which is quite good again for this 16-inch notebook. We have a few FN keys. It looks like a battery, euro, brightness. The brightness is located on the up, down, left, and right, along with the sound. F7 is for the disc doctor, the Samsung disc doctor or something. I haven't used it. I haven't tried F8 just yet. F9 is for the wireless to turn it off and on, and F10 is to turn off this trackpad, which is quite nice for the laptop, but it's useful if you're using a mouse with this, which I will be. Now, when you first start up Windows Vista, it reboots and goes into the, I think it's called the recovery solution by Samsung. Now, that actually just takes a snapshot of your hard drive and puts it onto another partition. So, again, you're not burning any DVDs or anything like that. It just takes it, puts it onto another partition and recovers it wherever you want to, or whenever you want to. Just pressing F4 when you start the computer up, or doing it through Windows, it will do that for you. And also back up anything that you have on your drive, which is really useful. It comes with a bunch of bloatware, which is like McAfee and the Office Trial, which we'll get rid of anyway. Now, one more thing that's really useful about this laptop is if you go to the website for Samsung, you'll find that it has the XP drivers. So if you're like me and you're not a big fan of it, Windows Vista, you can put Windows XP on it and you shouldn't have a problem. As you can see, we've got the red here. I'm not sure if I said that. This may not be to everyone's taste, but hey, I like it. The whole lot is pretty much shiny. As you can see here, this is all shiny. Trackpad obviously isn't. It's got a glossy display. This little rim around the screen is shiny, but this little panel where you find the 1.3 megapixel camera, that isn't shiny. The front obviously is very, very shiny, but that is about it really. So thanks for watching my video. This is the Samsung R610 laptop. Now I'm also going to run this through iMovie 09, which I purchased recently, and I'm going to see how the image stabilization runs on this, because I've got a very shaky hand, so we'll see how that runs on this. And that's about it really. So thanks for watching my video. If you want me to review anything, then hit me up on Twitter, twitter.com/mobilephone2003, or email me at mobilephone2004@gmail.com. But that's about it really. Thanks for watching my video. Please comment, rate, subscribe if you like my vids, and thanks again.